Hello everyone, my name is Prince Leader, and welcome to another Minecraft Let's Build. In today's video, we're going to be building a small floating island. This island is a basic build and is to be an introduction to building floating islands. It's a cool little build, one of my personal favorite things to do in Minecraft when I first got into the game. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, to start things off, we're going to need some materials. For today's build, you're going to need some stone, an ore of your choice, grass and dirt blocks, some saplings, bone meal, a bed, a chest, 3 torches, and a water bucket. Now, with floating islands, a lot of the build is open to your design, which is why these were such a popular build back in the day. But the basic setup is the same. All you need to do is pick a spot in the sky, build an outline for the island, and flesh it out. Alright, let's build. Alright you guys, welcome to the build. So we've got this block just floating right here, right outside of the little village that we've got going down there. And building a floating island is pretty much up to whoever is designing it. So the way I tend to take floating islands is I start with a block, and then out from that block we go a couple pieces out from each side of the middle block. So right here we're going to come out just a couple short on one side compared to the others, and then maybe a little longer on one side. So it gives it a nice odd little shape. You want these things to look natural, so you got to make them look odd. They can't be super symmetrical. They can't be like perfect squares or perfect circles, unless that's what you're going for. Hey, maybe your island is like one of those magical floating perfect shapes. You know what, who knows? Like I said, it is up to whoever is designing the island, what shape it takes, what form it has, and what kind of secrets it holds. So, as you're building these floating islands, just remember that you want to make it look original and you want it to look unique. That is the big thing with floating islands. So, like this design right here, it's quite simple, it's got a nice bit of room, and it's unique. It's not super symmetrical. Now, after building the layout like so, you're going to want to go across the island with one layer of regular dirt, like so. You're just going to want to fill it all the way in as best you can. And then if you want to, like, say, put a little hill on the island, you would clear out the spot that you want the hill to be on. Let's say we wanted a hill right here. Let's add one more layer of stone, and then we'll put a block on top like so. And then of course we'll fill in whatever's left with dirt, and then you want to top it off with grass blocks. Alright, now that we've got our grass blocks all topped off on our island, you can see that it looks just kind of like it's just 3 blocks tall. That's all it is. With floating islands, you got to give it shape. It's got to look like it came out of the ground. Like there's a nice example over there. I built that a couple of days ago. I was doing a little survival island build on it, and it was a lot of fun. So right here, we're going to come all the way across, and we're going to just put some random designs underneath. You can either go all the way to the edge or leave a couple blocks of space in between. It's got to look like it just flew right out of the ground. It took some pieces with it. Now, here's something you can do if you want to do it for survival. Add a couple of random ore pieces into your island. I'm going to use coal for this example, but you should put like a nice mix of coal, iron, and maybe a secret element like gold. Maybe you want to be really fancy and put a diamond. You know, really reward whoever is going to be playing on this, even if it's you. If it's just you playing on it, reward yourself. Put it somewhere random and forget where it is, so that whenever you're playing as survival, you can come on there, find that gold, and be like, this is the greatest day of my life. Anyway, with that right there, it looks like it just pulled itself right out of the ground. We'll put one more so it's got a little bit more shape. And you just want to shape it out. You want it to look good. You want it to look presentable. Look like it supports itself. Yes, it is a piece of rock floating in the air. But, you know, let's avatar it. Pandora. They had floating mountains. This is Minecraft. We can have floating islands. Alright, now for the finishing touches on our little floating island, what I like to do is add a little bit of a water source. This can be as big or as small as you want. We can put it like this, and it looks really nice. It looks really natural. You put it right up against this little outcrop right here. And then we're going to add a tree. So where should we put it? Should we put it right here on top or right here beside? I think we'll put it right beside for now. And then we'll take some bone meal and just make it grow nice and pretty. It's nice and simple. It's the simplicity that makes it so pretty, so natural. Now we're going to take the bone meal and just go across the rest of the island in random parts. You don't want to fill the entire island with grass because looking down here, not every single block down there is grass or flowers, so you want to try to keep that same style up here. You want it to look as natural as you can whenever you're building floating islands. It makes it look pretty. It makes it look presentable. Like you could find this and it just makes sense in Minecraft. Now for the survival part, you're going to want to take a bed. Let's break this flower and put the bed right here beside the water. And then we're going to take a chest. The standard usually puts it right in front of the tree and then puts 3 torches around it, usually in a kind of pattern like this. And then you can fill this chest with whatever you want, like apples or bread or maybe some more torches, maybe a tool or 2, just something to get you started on this little floating island. And then why not, let's just put one more addition to this floating island to make it as natural as possible. A cow. Or any kind of animal, but a cow for this one specifically. And with that, I think we are done.
Thanks for watching this build. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. I have a Discord you can join in the description, and don't forget to come join my weekend live streams, usually later in the evening. My name is Prince Leader, and I will talk to you all later.